Hello, Leo. Hello, Sagittarius, your sister fire sign here. Elsie, here to do a reading for the week ahead. I'm a Saggy rising, so I've got your fire as well, and I go together very well with Leo and Sagittarius energy. I am here for this reading for the week ahead. What do I have to tell you? Well, first of all, thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you already, and thank you for all the attention that you've been giving my videos. Thank you so much, because when you offer the vote, which is the thumbs up, that's what brings other people running, you know? So thank you so much for helping me grow this tribe here. I do appreciate you, whether you are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or you're a cross watcher, always welcome as well. So we're going to do something a little bit different this week. We're going to be starting out with oracles. We're going to be using Wisdom of the Oracle, and then we're going to follow up with the Sign of the Times Oracle. Then we'll throw some a tarot at it, see what we can come up with here. And who will I read for first? I will read for Leo first. Sagittarius, if you don't mind zooming along, just scroll along to find what you need there. I'll be there in a second. Thank you so much. All right, Leo, if you're interested in a private read, there is a sale. It's on until the 21st. It's a solstice sale. Look for all the flowers in the description. You'll see everything you need there. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo in the week ahead, please. Leo, thank you. Uh-oh, the F word. Leo, the F word. Flexibility, my friend. All right. Chaos and conflict we have as well. So chaos and conflict is card number 33. And you might be seeing threes. Repeating in weird places like tags on cars or in restaurants on receipts or something you buy. There's a change afoot is what I want to say. There is some big change going on here right now with you, Leo. One more card. Yep. There are some big changes going on with you right now. Chaos and conflict, if you take a look there, you'll see that the zebra is finally deciding to be authentic, right? Deciding to show their stripes. I'm no longer going to hide it. Chaos and conflict has brought you to a place of, you know what? I'm just going to be me. And if people arrive, I'll let them arrive. And if people leave, I will let them leave. Because you got to be who you got to be. I think the chaos and conflict comes from you not being the authentic self. Not showing people who you really are for fear that people will leave your life. And I'm going to say that's correct. The truth is, when you get so authentic with yourself that you're comfortable and you are confident, there are going to be people that are going to leave your life, Leo, and that's the sad part of it, but you got to let them go. You can't be controlling the flow in the doorway, right? Get out of the doorway, get into the flow, and if people are going to leave, let them do so. I think that's the message for you with the flexibility is, you know, you're a fixed sign. I know that energy because I'm a fixed sign. I'm a Taurus sun. And the flexibility, the F word, is really terribly hard for someone who is a fixed sign. And we move at things super slowly. I think that you're slowly coming to the realization, just fuck them all. I gotta be who I gotta be. But I think that also that it's going to take some flexibility. And so I think that there's some big changes going on here within you. I don't necessarily think like it's in your pentacle world or it's anything that's happening physically around you. I think this is all happening within you. I think that the chaos and the conflict that you've created by not being who you're supposed to be authentically has been a problem. And it's time for you now to emerge the person who you really want to be, regardless of what people say. Someone's always going to have something to say, and that's the first rule of being on YouTube. Someone's always going to have an opinion, and that's the truth. But you got to be flexible, right? And the F word's hard for you. Flexibility is tough, Leo, because you're the one in charge. You're the leader, and it's kind of, you know, in some cases, depending on your moon and your rising, you can definitely be a my way or the highway kind of person. We have card number 49. The Observer. You're looking at something from far away. The thing is this is in the future, right? This is future energy, and it feels like you're paying more attention to, for some, it could be like astrology or how the moon works or moon phases. This one's got a telescope, and foxes are very smart. It looks like a fox sitting on an egg, which means that it feels like there's a birth of something that's about to happen. I've got my eye on something, and something is about to happen or to be birthed or to start brand new. This is the new start. When you learn to be flexible about who you really are and actually let that freak flag fly. Yep. I think it's time for you to do that. 1 and 9 is 10, and that's, you break it down to a 1, it's the new beginning. So I do believe that this is the beginning of you trying to be more flexible, which I think is really tough, because I think that you are really busy in your life. The green on the card, and the fact that this person's balancing on an egg, it's like, it feels like you can bring in or call in your own new beginning if you would just be a little more flexible. Yeah. You've also got not for you and the tribe. I want to say that whatever tribe you're in right now is not for you. So, I say look around you. Anybody, that you would trip across on the internet that's been through any sort of an awareness is going to say to you, check with yourself. Who are the 6 closest people in your life? If you don't like those people, you don't like the decisions they make, you don't like how they talk to other people, you don't like the energy that they give you, I'm telling you, those are the people that are on your vibration. So look around you. Who are you calling in? Or possibly you've already outgrown the vibration, but you don't want to let go of the tribe. I just want to let you know that this tribe is not for you. Whatever tribe you're in right now, Leo, that tribe is not for you. Take that as it resonates. Could be family, could be soul tribe, could be friends that you've accumulated over the years. Not everybody's meant to go with us to every level. So if you're I think that you were kind of staying in maybe a lower vibration, because you know that when you leave that level of vibration, you can't take everybody with you. Not everyone's willing to do the hard work that you're about to do, Leo, or that you're engaged in right now. People are going to be living their lives without ever being authentic. And maybe that is their lesson this time around, right? We don't know. We can't go running in. We can't break up people with their karma. They need to figure it out, and so do you. And I think you are. I think you are figuring it out. I think that you're learning to be flexible. For some reason, it has something to do with something you're learning or watching, something that's giving you stability. Because 9 and 4 is 13, and 3 and 1 is 4. It's something that's giving you stability, but I want to say that you're kind of alone, or you're in this energy of redundancy or healing, or from whatever position you're in, you're starting to see things from a different point of view. We have phrases and motivation. Never give up. Wow. I really think I could be talking to somebody who's just ready to come out. Yeah. Bravo to you. Do it. Do it. You're going to lose people. You're going to lose people. You can't change vibrations. Being accountable with yourself is changing a vibration. You can't change vibrations and expect that everyone around you is going to change theirs as well. It just doesn't happen that way. But you have to be brave enough and flexible enough to make a decision. And I think even phrases. So some of you could be watching, maybe you're a meme collector, maybe you're a person who shares memes. And I think that you're into motivational stuff, or watching motivational stuff, even if you don't collect it. I think this stuff is the thing that is changing you. So if you're into watching, Tony Robbins or any of the inspirational speakers, whatever one is favorite of yours, I think that is something that is reprogramming you. We have unlimited potential. Look at that. If you, and I think you will because it's on top of your mind, when you become more flexible. I feel like you have tapped into some unlimited potential here. There's infinite possibilities for you here. We don't know what's in the egg. Something's ready to be born, and you're ready to be flexible with it. Something here is brand new. Card number 43 is a 7, and to me 7 is always associated with heaven, or divine things, or divine guidance. So it feels like this is the right time for that you have an unlimited potential if you can just learn how to be a little more flexible. Tell me about the Observer. Okay, the Observer is observing fun. I think you're watching someone from a distance, Leo. And watching, maybe, I don't know, maybe you have friends online that you're watching, or friends on Instagram. You're watching everybody else have fun, I think. Going out to parks, going out to places. Like the flamingos remind me of maybe being in a wilderness sanctuary, or being at a zoo. Those are two different things. And you know what I mean? It's like you can go to places sometimes where the flamingos just kind of wander by while you're at the beach. Or, I think that you could be watching someone have this kind of fun. You're observing them from a distance. We've got bullseye, focus, bullseye. I think what I said is right. Bullseye, I think what I just said is correct. Now you're going through some emotions. We've got moon, emotions, recycle and recover, my friend. You are going through some type of upgrade. Yeah. I think you're going to be ready right around, probably around-ish, the new moon, which is, I think, the 18th or the 19th. I feel like you're rolling through some emotions, some deep shit right now. Yeah, you're focused. You're very focused on your recovery. Recovering from something that was really traumatic almost. And I don't feel like anybody died, but for some of you it could be that. But it almost feels like you're trying to recover from something that's gone on in the past that was quite traumatic. That's what it feels like. Whether that was you got gutted in a relationship, or somebody left your life and gave you trauma over that. Yeah. Card number 2, that's the High Priestess. And that's the High Priestess energy. Just listening, hang on. You might be watching someone who's a Pisces, because the High Priestess is the Pisces. So, I think that you might be someone who has been kind of hunkering down by yourself, I feel. Because you're going through some sort of a transformation that you may or may not be aware of right now. Some people just are not. Until they become aware, they are not aware. It's exactly how it happens. Tell me more about phrases, motivation, and chaos and conflict. Got the Four of Swords, there you go. So maybe you're not necessarily communicating with people right now. Four of Swords means you're healing. I'm going to tell you that it really is true that if you just change your mind and start and just feed out all of the negative energy in your life, whether that's people, family, I don't care who it is, people on Facebook going through your list, cutting people who negative posts come through, I'm telling you that you will change your mind. You will change your mind. And it becomes, you start to realize that you just never really needed all that negativity, that it wasn't really contributing to anything. So I feel like you're in a healing phase right now, and you're about to emerge as someone who is probably a little more understanding of self, leaving the chaos and going to the calm. Eight of Wands. I think this is all going to happen quicker than you think it is. I think you want to tell someone about this transformation here. It feels like you want to speak to someone while you're in healing. It feels like you're spending time by yourself. You're probably not someone who's hermiting. I'm not saying you're not talking to anybody, but I feel like you go to work and then you go home and you be by yourself. And you don't answer the phone, and you might doom scroll Facebook, but you don't really talk to anybody. I feel like you're spending a lot of time within your thoughts, because feathers are about that. They're about thoughts. And of course the Four of Swords. Swords are about thoughts. So I think that you think that you're just spending time alone trying to sort shit out, but you're healing yourself. I feel like you want to, I think this is going to be moving quicker sooner than you think. I also feel like you want to communicate with someone. You're thinking about communicating with someone here. We have the Page of Pentacles. So your flexibility, your ability to be flexible is going to give you a new beginning here. And it's card number 1, right? So we decided, right? 1 and 9 is 10. Break it down. It goes to a 1. So I feel it's the flexibility that's going to give you the new beginning here. The Page of Pentacles is present. Queen of Pentacles. I think you want a new beginning with someone who might be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Someone who, if they are not those signs, someone who is very, you see them as very grounded. They give you stability. It's actually kind of a good mix with Leo energy, because it's like you're like, go, 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 go. Look at me. And this person is more like, oh, I'll spend time by myself. I'm just going to keep the home fires burning. I'm going to be patient, persistent, and dependable. And, this person is going to really give you some type of stability. Yeah. Which is what anybody needs after, coming out or getting rid of the conflict or leaving the chaos, whatever that was. I think the phrases and motivation here, whether they're memes or reels or whatever you're watching, I think that they are of it raises your vibration, is what I want to say. And the raising of the vibration is when you have to go to the next level. And I think that's where you're going now. You're going to the next level. You've decided with your vibration that you're going. So we have the Observer, then we have Fun, and then we have the 8 of Cups. So I think you're watching someone that you possibly walked away from. Someone that you've emotionally disconnected from here. You're watching that person have fun. You also, for some of you, are watching that person walk away to the 2 of Cups. So you know that this person, maybe they disconnected from you and they're off looking for 2 cups because they didn't get it with you, or because you're silent, or because you're not saying anything, because you're going through so much stuff. Either you disconnected from them, or they decided to walk away because they wanted to look for love. You got the Death card. Interesting. So the situation transforms. Yeah. The situation is about to transform. That's in the near future. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. You're about to work on something here. You see something from a different point of view, Hanged Man, and that's what happens, right, when you're in that energy. This is an energy of surrender too, right? This conflict and chaos. It's an energy of surrender, and the Hanged Man is here. The Page of Cups is here. I think it's a surprise to you that I think you have feelings for somebody. Oh boy, look at this. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles, we've got the Hanged Man, we've got the Page of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the Judgment. So essentially there's a new beginning here, because you see something from a different point of view, being flexible, right? See something from the other side. You've decided to surrender to that idea, and it's a surprise not only to yourself, but a surprise that you actually have feelings for somebody here. This is the person I think you're watching. We've got the Judgment card here, which says you've decided to take your part in whatever has gone on. Now understand, please, that I'm not saying you're guilty. What I'm saying is that you do play a part in your own suffering. We all do. Every single damn one of us has done it. Played a part in our own suffering. And I think that's what the universe was waiting for you to come to grips with. Come to grips with the fact that you got to take your part. And then you get the second chance. And I think that's what you're looking for, because I think you're watching somebody, and next on the bottom of the deck in the future is the Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to get crazy good for you, Leo. All right, so let's do a quick clarification here. And I think I'm used up my time once we clarify here, and I will go to the extended. For anybody who this is resonating with, I will go to the extended, please. It's in the description below, and you're not being dragged there by the arms. I'm just saying, there's been people complaining about my extended readings, and if you knew anything about YouTube, you'd know the reason why I did that. All right. Here we go, Leo. We have the Devil. We have the Chariot. Whew, look at that. Wow. Yeah. It's definitely, I need to go in and clarify some of this. So I feel like you are really attached to someone, or you have an attachment to someone. I also think that there's a lot of fear here right now, a fear in reaching out to somebody. The Devil is here. So I feel like you're attached to that person, but you don't want to reach out for some reason. We're going to find out why. We'll clarify more, but the Eight of Wands is here. So I think it's a little fear or doubt about reaching out to someone, because maybe you're feeling raw. Maybe you are feeling authentic and you don't know if this person's going to like the new you. Right? That could be it. Could be the fear or the doubt that you're feeling in the Devil energy here. Got the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I think what's happening here is that if you reach out to this person, I feel like there will be infinite possibilities, but realize you got to be the one who's got to be flexible. If you're the one who usually doesn't reach out, unless you're the Empress, you might just want to reach out, because that would be being flexible, right? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I think that things move really quick from here. After you get your foot in the door, Page of Pentacles here, and you start materializing something with someone here, I think it's the Queen of Pentacles we're looking at. We've got Cancer energy here, which tells me that you're not going to show this person your feelings on the surface, but you are going to move ahead, right? Chariot is moving ahead. And then we have the Tower here. Look at this. This person, either you walked away or they did. Either way, somebody's had a realization that you need to turn around and go back. I think that there's been a transformation here, and I think it's you. You're transforming the way that you think, my fixed friend, my fixed energy friend. All right, we got the Magician. It's all in your hands. You've got all the tools, and you know what to do. I'm going to go into the extension. If you want to be there, go ahead and follow the first link in the description. I will be there. Thank you so much for coming here, and I will see you soon, Leo. Bye-bye. Hello, Sagittarius. I am your sister, Sagittarius. Thank you for coming here and clicking here. I do appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. I am here to do a reading for you, as I said, for the week ahead. Thank you for giving me a moment to get here with you, catch up with you. And if you're interested in a private read, please look below. I do have a sale on until the solstice, the 21st. Look for all the flowers. You'll also find a link there to Wizio. All right, here we go. Sagittarius. Let's get this on. Game on. As we did as kids, playing hockey in the street here in Canada. But then we'd have to, when a car would come down the street, we'd have to move ourselves away and all the nets and everything. And then someone would say, game on, and we go back to the road. That's what I'm looking at in my head right now. It's a good memory. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Tell me about Sag for the week ahead, please. Tell me about Sag in the week ahead, please. All right. Chaos and Conflict. Leo actually came out with that card at the beginning. Chaos and Conflict. It's about growth and the conflict therein. Becoming yourself can turn into chaos pretty damn easy. Yeah. And it looks like you are poised. Bottom of the deck, we have Blessed. All right. Time for a nap. You're exhausted. Why? Why are you exhausted? Because you've been chopping wood, trying to clean things up, getting ready for something. It's hard work. I think you're waiting for reciprocity. You're waiting for someone to pour into you, like you pour into them. All right, excuse me. We have Chaos and Conflict, we have Poised, and we have To the Sea. The Chaos and Conflict, I always feel as though when you're living undercover, you're living in the closet, you're living a life of someone whose mask you're carrying. I feel like it's time to let all that shit go. Yep. Let it go, right? This person, not a person at all, this zebra, is deciding that it's no longer going to be identified as a horse. Yeah. So somebody is decided to shed the chaos and conflict. It's time to move along. We've got threes here. 3 and 3 is 6. It's time to move along. It's time for you to get reciprocity in the body you want to be in, or the lifestyle you want to be in. I feel like whoever you are, you got to learn to be authentic. And in the process of trying to be that, I feel like it's causing a lot of chaos and conflict in your life because it's a lot of change. But what I want to say mostly is that with the bluish, purplish in the sky, it feels like you're now speaking your mind because you've got clarity. Maybe you're someone whose third eye has been yanked open and you've got an awareness. You now have an awareness that you're always going to live in the chaos and the conflict if you fail to be who you're supposed to be. I don't care what that is. Yeah. Whatever, whoever or whatever you're supposed to be. I feel like you're poised to jump. I feel like you're poised to jump into something new. I think you're ready to jump into something new for sure. The card in the middle is always the one that's on your mind. That's what you're thinking. So we've got card number 48, which is a 12. Which is Piscean energy. So I want to say that it's almost as if you already know what's out there. It's intuition that you have. Card number 12 also breaks down to a 3 about some type of partnership. And I say partnership because brown and green and beige-ish. It seems like earthly colors. Earth type colors, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Just listening. Oh, you're poised, your heart is open here. You're opening your heart to something here. This, the energy I always get from this card is that you feel alone. You feel alone in your feelings. Everybody's got somebody. Maybe you're the single one. And I want to say that it's supposed to be that way and that you're on the right path. Card number 7 to me is always about heaven and things that are of the deity or things that are destined. And I feel like you're destined to be on this path to the sea. And I think you're destined to do it alone. I think you need to learn how to be a little more independent. And that I feel that you're washing away the codependency. You're going to learn how to do things by yourself or be poised to jump into things, even though you know that they're going to be emotional. Yeah, not emotionally, but emotional for you. I think right now you're on some sort of a journey that you have decided to put yourself into. And I think it's beautiful, really. I'm smiling here as I think of someone who has been living under this cloak or this crust of who other people wanted them to be. I think it's time to come out, whatever that means to you. We have the lotus flower. I love it. Oh, that's beautiful. So the lotus flower is enlightenment. The lotus flower is considered one of the most beautiful. And it grows in, I can't even say it. It grows in the mud. Whew. Oh, I feel so emotional about that. It grows in the mud. It may have taken you a long time to get to here. To bloom, right? To be seen. To be okay to be seen. Card number 27 is a 9. It's like you're so self-critical, always self-critical, going over the self. That's Virgo energy. That's Hermit energy. I feel like you have been really hard on yourself, and it's all because you weren't allowing yourself to live authentically, and your soul demands it, and that's the truth. And those who do not answer to the soul end up miserable. Gave me some emotion, and I like it. Yeah, you're poised for love. Now the thing is that you can love, but you're never going to love to the depth of which you know you can until you learn more about love. And that's why children love differently than adults do, right? We have a little more wisdom, right? We're not 16, or to 25. We're, some of us are now 30s and 40s, and you start learning about love. I feel like since you've decided to be authentic or be yourself. And this was actually, this is kind of the story that was still in Leo's reading. So if you're dealing with Leo or have a Leo placement, someone is poised to fall in love. And it's only because because number 8 is the card of the number of the self, I feel someone's fallen in love, back in love with themselves. And so now we can be poised to go on this emotional journey. We can share emotions, maybe be more vulnerable. I feel like you've been feeling lonely or alone. And to the sea, it feels like you're out to sea by yourself. And it's kind of foggy, can't really see around me, don't really know what's below me. But I feel like the universe has got their eye on you. I'm just going to say. Tell me about to the sea. Clouds. Distractions. So I think that you do things or activities, probably. I think it's healthy activities because it's outside. I think you do things to distract yourself from this being lonely or being overly emotional, feeling emotional about a situation. I feel like, yeah, you could be someone who does a lot of swimming, a lot of hiking, someone who, I feel like you're trying to find distractions to keep you from how you're actually feeling, which is quite emotional because you feel lonely or you feel alone. I think that you're ready for love, and I feel that if you're ready for love, if you're poised, it means that, she's got her arms open to the universe, right? You're ready for it. You're saying to the universe, give me what I need. Your heart is open. We've got green here. Heart chakra energy. And then we have angel numbers. So I think that you've been already seeing all kinds of things that you're connecting with in your 3D world. So it could be numbers like I show here on a receipt, right? Or on a car tag. You see it in weird places, I think. It says here, confirmation of angel numbers. It's like when you get the confirmation of an angel number, please make sure that you're looking around you to see what you're doing at the time. Because depending on your thoughts is when you'll get the angel numbers that you need to learn from, and you're supposed to be learning on that thing, or that's the message because of whatever you're going through in that time, in your day, in that moment, in that life, in that year. So it's always good to look them up and figure them out. It's not enough that you know that you're seeing them. You must do the research, do the hard work. All right, let's look at some tarot. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Tell me more. So you've received enlightenment, and that's why you've decided you've got to be more authentic. Yep. And the truth of the matter is that when you decide to be more authentic about you, not everybody who's on your current vibrational level, the level of vibration that the horse was on is a very different vibration from the zebra. So I feel like this person doesn't want to be one of the herd anymore. I just need to show people who I really am. It's enlightenment. I love it. Tell me more about Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Page of Cups. It's a new love for self, I think. It's a beautiful enlightenment, I think, that surprised you. That you can love yourself enough to allow yourself to be the person that you want to be unapologetically. And not everyone's coming to the next vibration. As you grow, as you shed your skin, as you grow and you understand things in a different way and you become aware of self, you are going to lose people in that vibration. You're going to have to leave a certain vibration in order to move on. Not everyone's coming with you. And that's a lot of the reason why people choose not to go to their next vibration, because they are comfortable in the group of people that they're in, the social tribe that they have. Because when you move alignments and when you jump to that next alignment, not everyone can come with you. Not everyone's willing to do the work that you're willing to do. So we have the Hanged Man that showed up here. I feel like it's you looking at things from a different perspective, from this perspective of someone else, or people who might know you, or from just an enlightened point of view. I think that you're beginning to Love yourself more for sure. It's a surrender to the universe. Just help me be what I'm supposed to be while I'm here. What am I supposed to learn? It's like asking the person who created you, asking your mother, when's your birthday and your time of birth, right? It's the same thing with the universe. You're like, why am I here? Why am I here? And the universe answers with enlightenment. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So there is some type of partnership that you already have in the 3D. It feels like it is with someone who could be Piscean. Don't have to be, but I am looking at 12. I see this as the Ace of Cups. Could be a water sign, but we have Four of Swords. It feels like you've not been talking to this person, Sagittarius, and that you're waiting for them. You're poised. You're waiting for love. You're waiting for this person to connect with you because it's been either spotty or no communication. Swords are about the mind and so are feathers. And I feel like you're wondering why it's silent between you and this person. It's like it got to 3 and that was it. Somebody cut out. Either you did or they did, and we just stopped growing it from there. Tell me about the distractions into the sea. I want to say this person is a distraction for you. I also feel is that the distraction no longer feels good. This person doesn't give you any stability. There's no stability here. They're kind of in and out. It's beautiful and joyful when you're with them. They give you a lot of happiness and kindness. I think that they're very spicy. Yeah, this person's very spicy. This person is very hot. You're very attracted to them and they to you. I feel like there's somebody here who's been a good distraction for you while you've been doing all this change here, but I also feel the distraction is the one that you have built. If this is someone who's a distraction, a fire sign, right? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, then maybe this is the person that you've built something with here in the 3D. The person who's giving you spotty to no communication. Yeah, there's something that they're not telling you. They've not been honest with you. There's things you don't know about them. They might not be a liar. They don't have to be, but the Seven of Swords here is saying something's being concealed. And you know it. And that's why it doesn't feel good. I just said when I put it down, that doesn't feel good. And I think it's because the Seven of Swords, this person's hiding things from you. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Pentacles. I feel like everything's quiet right now. Oh, you're manifesting a new beginning, though. We've got the Fool. We've got the Magician and the Fool. Somebody here is manifesting a new beginning because you haven't spoken with this person in a while. There's that card. I always look at this. Somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight, somewhere out there, I don't even know the words. Somewhere out there it's called, I'm pretty sure. 10 of Wands. You've decided to stop picking up other people's burdens, and you're now going to be a little more focused on love. I think that you know that this person is your soulmate here, but you're waiting. Why are you waiting? You're waiting because you got to find the right words, and you don't want to spit things out altogether. Truth is, you're incredibly attracted to this person, hot for them, they're hot for you, and I think you have a great connection with this person because under the King of Wands is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you think that this person, I think you've realized this person is your soulmate. Yeah, King and the Queen, and there's the long-term relationship. So I think you're willing to work on it now. I don't think you were willing to work on it before 8 of Pentacles, but in the future it shows that you're willing to wait, willing to work on it, because I think you now know what's at stake here, right? That's what it feels like here. Let's do a little bit of clarifying. Tell me about the Page of Cups and the Hanged Man, please. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sagittarius. King of Swords. There's going to be a conversation. I think that there is a conversation that was had, and you're trying to look at it from their point of view. It was a surprise conversation. It was a conversation that popped up, I feel, and it gave you great enlightenment about a situation that is involving the Knight of Wands, I think. This person that you've built something with in the 3D a little bit. It's a hard conversation, is what I want to say. It was one that was maybe not, there's no screaming and yelling or anything like that, but it was super hard. Like, it was really intense. Sparring. It seems like verbal spar. Yeah. And I don't feel like it was a bad conversation, but I feel like it was super intense. We said things that maybe we wouldn't say in another situation, or tried to watch our tongue, but somebody became very transparent here. I think that what you're going over, whatever they said and whatever it was that they said to you, I think has changed your mind about something. I think you're surprised by it, but I feel as though you keep going, you keep thinking about the situation and every word that was said, but I think that you're now seeing it from their side, is what I want to say. Might be part of the enlightenment here, telling about the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords here. There's the Lovers. You're thinking about it. Yeah. So this person who's not giving you any stability and still isn't in the near future. This person is someone who's hiding things from you, but you think that they are the soulmate. God, I hear this all the time, y'all. But I love them, but they're my soulmate. And I say to you, that's lovely. But you know why we have a lot of soulmates to pick from? Because not all of them are going to heal in this life. You can find this beautiful soulmate connection, and that person is not willing to heal or not willing to move. You're the one that's done all the work. Don't just be giving it up to anyone, because you've done all the damn work. Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands not telling you? Oh, that you give them balance. That they feel justified in not telling you the things they're not telling you. This person, who's been a great distraction for you from your sorrow or sadness, I feel is someone who is not sharing everything with you. It's kind of very surface. It's very unsettled. They come and go as they want. I think that you give them balance, but I also feel that this person feels justified in not telling you what's going on. We're going to go into the extension for sure. The Chariot's here. Things are about to move quickly here, and it's maybe in words. So I feel like there's communication that's going to be going back and forth. That's going to lead to a new beginning. Ace of Wands and the Judgment card. So when the Judgment card shows up, for me, a couple of things. It's either a second chance. This person feels they're getting a second chance with you, or now they're willing to take on whatever it is that was their part of the situation, and why things became hard or silent or tense. Because it doesn't feel like you're disconnected, but I want to say that you're not really talking, because the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. I don't think that you're really talking. We have the World card here. It tells me there's a chapter that ends, and the chapter is ending, so another chapter can begin, and that's the Fool. Yeah, there's healing here. Look, there you are, the Sun. Spreading, oh no, you're not the Sun. Leo's the Sun. Nine of Pentacles, healing each other. And the Sun is the happiness, the clarity of words. We've got now the Queen and the King. Okay. I'll stop droning on. We're going to go to the extension. If you want to be there, Sagittarius, that's where I'm going to be. And know that I'm not dragging you there kicking or screaming. Just like in Walmart, you get a chance to buy the things that you want, and you don't really have to be mad about the things that are offered that you don't want to buy or can't afford. All right? So, please come to the extension if that's what you choose to do. If you'd like to do that with me, I will be there. I'll pull this apart for you. And if you choose not to, I'm going to be here giving you free content anyway. I love you. I'm out, Sagittarius. Love you guys. Bye-bye.